Hi, I'm Katherine Alfaro and I'm here because I'm going to interview to Dr. Ludovic Bully, who is a teacher of chemistry here in Zamorano, and this is for my English Discover project, and my topic is chemistry related with food. So I hope that you will enjoy this video. I'm going to ask him about the relation of chemistry with food. Hi.
How are
Nice to
you?
meet you.
Me too.
Okay. The first question is, what is the importance of chemistry related with food, or related with our industry of the food?
But the first and main objective of chemistry in food science is quality control. I mean, in order to see if there is some contaminants in your food, it's very important to check out with chemical methods if you have some pesticides, if you have some other, compounds that can be unhealthy. And I would say second, it's only to check, the content of your food. How many lipids, proteins, how many carbohydrates, or if there is vitamins, and so on. It's very important also in order to check out how many calories you have in your food.
And so I understand that. So the important is that we can check the proteins and things that have our food and show to people, for example, in package, that are the things that it has. And now the other question is how we can relate food with chemistry.
Not you.
I
No.
I think that you are very answered. That
Yes,
is,
it's food is it's only chemicals. If you take some fruits, you have a lot of carbohydrates. You have of flavors, so it's another kind of compound, chemical compound which is called terpenes inside that gives the flavor inside your fruits. If you take meat, you will have some proteins, you will have some lipids, and etc. So it's really food in general. They are only chemical that we will eat in order to make our own chemicals, in order to grow, in order to have energy, in order to think, and then that's it. So chemistry is everywhere. There is chemical everywhere.
I think that is so interesting because sometimes we said that chemical is bad, but we are not conscious that it can help us.
Yes.
In reality.
There is a good. I don't want to say there is good chemicals and bad chemicals. It depends how you use it. And for example, if you say oxygen, I will change a little bit of the subject. Take oxygen. Oxygen is vital for us. We need oxygen in order to breathe. But also, oxygen is responsible of which is called oxidative stress, which causes cancer and other disease. So you mean oxygen has a good aspect in our life because we cannot breathe without oxygen, but also is responsible for a lot of illness. So it's like everything. We have both.
Okay. And the other question is that is it necessary to use chemical systems to conserve food?
No. No, it depends. It depends how many times you want to keep your food. If you take, historically speaking, in Middle Age, we conserve meat and fish with salt, sea salt, NaCl, and it was like this, but it was only to keep meat longer, long time. Why? Because during winter, and more in Europe, of course, it's very cold, so you cannot hunt, you cannot really go fishing. So it was very important to keep food, not fresh, but to keep long time food. And now it's the same. It's other chemicals, but it can be synthetic or natural. You have everything. You have really all you need to conserve food. But it depends what do you want to do with your food. If you are in your home, you have your garden, it's not necessary to to add the chemicals to keep your food. But if you want to sell it in a supermarket, yes, you need to add some chemicals in order to keep it fresh, to keep the color, to keep the flavor, to keep everything the same as the original.
So it depends on for what we need or
Yes,
food.
yes, okay.
And the question is that do you think that people have a bad concept of chemistry related with food?
The people has a bad concept of chemistry in general, not only with food, in general. And I think, in a way, they are right. But as I told you, there is a good way to use chemistry or chemicals and a bad way to use chemicals. So we have to be really aware of what we want and how to do it. But in food, I think there is no big deal. The only big deal is not in food science, really. It's in agronomy, how you will grow your cow, for example, or how you will grow your plants. You will have some hormones, you will have some pesticides, and all these chemicals can be found after in your food. But it's not directly related to food science. It's not. I'm not responsible for this. This is much more agronomy that is responsible for the contamination of food by chemicals.
So the question is that, do you know about any program that shows people that chemistry is not bad related with food or related with our industry?
With food directly, I don't know. I think there is some program that show through food transformation how you can use chemistry. But if there is, a big program in order to promote chemistry with food, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah.
More general, chemistry only. Yes, there is in US mainly in US because there is more money and there is more interest in science. So yes, there is a program in order to promote chemistry in young age, with the children.
And do you think that it's necessary to make this kind of programs to show it to people?
Yes, it's always good. Not so bad. But I think we have to be honest and to show it's a good thing and bad thing. You cannot say it's bad, chemistry is bad, everything, or it's all good. No, it's not true. You need a balance between both parts. Yes.
Okay. And what can we do to show people that chemistry is not really bad?
Well, a program. I think we have to maybe to invite people to show how to use chemicals, how to maybe to show that you can play. Sometimes you can play. Chemistry is like a game. Sometimes it's a very dangerous game, but not. Sometimes it's very, very funny. You can, for example, use lemon and some flowers. Yeah. You can change the color of the flower only with the lemon because you change the pH and the compound responsible for the color, change of color. Or you can use also some dyes. Always with flower and with capillarity, the flower will change the color. Or I don't know what else. There is so many things. In order to show that you can play with chemistry maybe and show that it really is not dangerous, as dangerous as we can think.
Okay, the other question is related with Zamorano. Do you think that the area of our industry really need chemistry?
Yes, of course yes. Or what we said before. Because if you want to analyze food, can be meat, can be fruits or whatever, or your ice cream, if you want. you need to know if it's how many carbohydrates, how many lipids you have, how many all that stuff. If you're to know if your food you have done is really in the norm, because you have some norms that you have to respect when you process food. So yes, it's not necessary; it's an obligation. You have to.
You're saying that people that want to study in the industrial food, it really needs chemistry, and so for example, when we are on your class, we need to pay, for example, more attention,
yes,
or to keep
it can be
count
in food process, and I would say food chemistry. Of course, if you take microbiology, a little bit less, but we used to say that chemistry is a central science.
Yeah.
Yes, it's true. It's true because you can explain a lot of things with chemistry. It's a lot of things. It's only maybe you don't think about it, but only when you cook, for example, you're doing chemistry without noticing. You don't notice it, but you are doing chemistry. You solarize, salt with water after you put your pasta inside, and I don't know, you cook your meat, and it's all related to
all
chemistry.
Is chemistry.
Yes, all is chemistry. You don't like it or you like it?
Yeah, all is chemistry. And so the other question is that in what other area can we apply the chemistry? You are saying that all is chemistry. And so
Yes, all.
So, but you can say
telephone. No, it's true. Telephone. Yeah. If I remember, maybe I'm wrong, there is more than 50, at least 50 different elements in a telephone. So of the 118 elements of the periodic table, there is 50 inside your phone.
Okay.
Here you have carbon because it's plastic. Here this is silicium because of oxygen and silicium on for the glass we have. Inside you have some small, we say, which is called lead, which is kind of light. That is also a chemical compound. When you are sick, you take some medicine, some chemical, or your clothes are, even if it's natural fiber, okay? Maybe it's, I don't know which one exactly, but the blue of your shirt, it's a chemical, it's a dye. Yeah. So jeans is the same. So you have, where you sit down every.
Okay. Then we know that agronomy is a big place of big things that have chemistry, but what other area has a lot to have a big relationship with chemistry?
Mm-hmm.
What other area?
In Samara or in general?
In general.
Well, for me, it's yes, pharmacy and medicine. If you want to make new medicines, you need it. Always, almost always. Chemicals, it's chemistry. Aspirin is a very old drug, but it is some chemicals and a lot of all the market is really. If you take, for example, all the chemicals that are available in the market, I think this is 90% are medicine.
Okay.
90. So we have only 10% for other applications, including agriculture.
Okay.
So it's mainly chemistry is dedicated to medicines. Mainly.
And to finalize, in your personal opinion, what can we do to improve our industry related with chemistry?
Well, maybe to have new. I said, chemistry is to make quality control in food science. So maybe to have new techniques in order to detect, we say, lower concentration of contaminants, maybe, or to propose a new product. I don't say to make a synthetic food, but it's possible also, but to make, as I said, new packaging or new, yes, new packaging. I think this is a trend now. Try to make a package that will react with your food if the food is spoiled. You know, if you're, I don't know, maybe 1 week after in the supermarket, the plastic will turn red or blue, yellow or whatever, and you will know that no, you cannot consume it anymore. You can throw it away.
Do you think if people get this package, for example, for the supermarket, affects the sales?
You will say that yes, maybe the sale will go down.
Yeah.
Yes, but so I will turn the problem upside down. I will say, okay, we will not do this for the agro industry, but I will do this for you.
Yeah.
I will make you a device, you know, like a small piece of paper. You will put it on the, I don't know, the meat or the fruit you want to buy, and we change color if it's not good. So it will be your responsibility. You will say to nobody, no, it's not good.
And that can be a great idea, I know. I think so. The result, in conclusion, I understand and I learned chemistry help us related with food because it helps us to show people what are the proteins or the things that a food have, and we can. That, for example, people think that sometimes chemistry is totally bad, but they have a good point and a bad point.
Yes, of course.
If we want to improve, we need to show people, for example, to play with chemistry in that way. For example, children will learn more about chemistry. And so that's all. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Well, that was my interview, and as you noticed, Dr. Bully said the food that instead is composed of chemicals, components, and sometimes people start to say that it's so bad or no, but in the reality, is chemistry has a good point and a bad point related with food, but we need to use that good points or that good things to improve it in the industry of food, and in that way we can improve components. As a conclusion, chemistry is so important, and that's why we need to pay so attention when we are in first year. And another important thing is that I recommend you that if you really like chemistry, you start to learn it, play with it, and that will be so great. So thank you so much and have a nice day.